can find our true purpose and achieve our life goals when we prepare ourselves adequately. It is when we meet opportunities well prepared that the wheels of success begin to turn on our path to prosperity. And in the same way, each of us can prepare Jamaica for the opportunities to grow and prosper. Hi there, I'm Theodore Henry. Welcome to Jamaica Magazine. Coming up on the pages, a glimpse at the technological transformation at the ports to support trade and logistics development. Plus, caring hearts, changing the lives of wards of the state. And we'll explore training and career opportunities in the maritime industry. So sit back and relax for those and more after these messages.
I remember when I didn't like school and Mommy used to have to wake me up. Tabla, hurry up. You're going to be late for school.
Hey, now that I have a tablet, you don't need to wake me up. Since Mommy and Daddy bought me a tablet, I use my tablet for all kinds of cool stuff. I use my tablet to read books. I use my tablet to learn about history and science. I use my tablet to help with my homework. I even use it to talk to my daddy at work. Hello, Daddy!
Learning is easy and fun with a tablet. Take care of your tablet, use it wisely.
Applications are still open for the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology National Innovation Awards 2016. Closing date for submission is September 30. Mail or deliver your applications to Mrs. Andrea Carr, Coordinator Innovation Awards Secretariat at the Executive Director's Office of the Scientific Research Council, P.O. Box 350, Hope Gardens, Kingston 6. All entrants should consult the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office JIPO before submitting applications, which should bear the JIPO seal. For further information, visit src.gov.jm or call 927-177-124.
The Port Authority of Jamaica recently launched a port community system to improve the efficiency of doing business and the international competitiveness of business locally. Through its electronic platform, integrated, transparent, and consistent interaction will take place between government and private sector entities. Take a look.
Our sea and airports serve to integrate the Jamaican economy into the global trading system, and significant transformation of these market gateways is taking place in order to improve competitiveness. The Port Authority of Jamaica, PAJ, is partnering with the Jamaica Customs Agency and the Shipping Association of Jamaica to facilitate the total modernization of port facilities in the country. The main tool is the Jamaica Port Community System, PCS, launched in July 2016. It's a neutral and open electronic platform designed for intelligent and secure exchange of information between public and private stakeholders within seaports and airports.
By integrating the system and flow of information among and between members of the port community, the PCS will facilitate more efficient trade services, reduce the cost and time of completing transactions, and enhance the image of Jamaica's logistic environment.
Jamaica's port community system is being developed and implemented by SOJET SA with oversight by a newly formed unit of the Port Authority called the Port Community System Operator. It will significantly increase security, safety, and the speed of operations, which will enhance port productivity.
The benefits are quite clear in terms of what the PCS system will offer: reduce clerical efforts to process, submit, and collect documentation, faster goods clearance leading to reduced inventory holding costs, more predictable and reliable information, and lastly, greater revenues to the consolidated fund to allow government to provide a higher level of those social services that we all want.
Among other things, Customs Transshipment Bill will become fully digitized with the introduction of paperless transactions. Terminal operators, shipping agents, and customs will be reliably informed in real time of activities and events related to cargo. And the PCS is built to resist severe disasters and security breaches, so users will have peace of mind. It's being implemented as part of an $8 million investment by the PAJ over the next 5 years. and will be integrated with the Jamaica Customs Agency's management system, the Asicuda World.
The improvement will in fact bring significant improvement in how we manage our business and create opportunities for business development.
Stakeholders will have reliable round-the-clock access for business transactions and complete transparency along the logistics chain.
The system is very dynamic and it can receive all file formats, whatever file format the line uses. That will be immediately, within seconds, be pushed to Asicuda World, and the whole electronic process will be fully integrated. We are therefore confident that with the introduction of this PCS system, you will have a full track and trace system.
Part of what we're doing here is to reduce not only the process in terms of time and improve our trade logistic business process, it improves transparency and reduce corruption.
Jamaica will be complying with international shipping standards as it puts in place its port community system, and by extension will be mastering administrative controls required to establish a successful logistics hub and boost its international rank in trade and logistics.
When the volumes of cargo and passengers processed by our ports grow, the economy also grows. Employment is created directly on the terminal for equipment operators, engineers, and planners. Shipping agencies and brokerages expand. Haulage contractor operations grow, and new value-added businesses in logistics, maritime services, insurance, and law emerge and expand.
Jamaica, through the port community system, is creating a simpler, standardized, and modern means of doing business, supporting economic growth and development. To learn more, contact the PCS Operator Department at the Port Authority of Jamaica at 102 to 112 Water Lane, Kingston. Call them at 922-0290-8. Email pcs_operator@portjam.com. or visit JamaicaPCS.com.
No, son. A verb is an action word.
Parents need to become more involved in their children's education.
Parents are the first and in many cases the most important teachers.
Read with your children. Review their schoolwork. Visit their school.
Tapping and rapping and slapping, I said.
Nice! High five! Woo!
A good education will never decay.
Educational support is a significant part of the JIS outreach activity to assist children at the Mount Olivet Boys Home for the past 6 years. The Jamaica Information Service has been delivering well-needed supplies prior to the start of each school year. Here's more.
It's Sunday, August 28, 2016, and everyone's gathered in church to start the day off with worship, giving thanks and asking for guidance as the boys of Mount Olivet and their adopted family of JIS staff members prepare to launch another year of learning. This back-to-school trek is one of 3 visits the JIS makes to Walderston, Manchester each year since its adoption of the boys' home in 2009.
We look forward to JIS coming and just bringing the back-to-school supplies for our boys. JIS has been our partner for a number of years, and I'm so glad that this year they have brought some new partners.
On this visit, the close to 30 boys housed at the facility are feeling the love from quite a few of the Jamaica Information Service partners.
It was a pleasure for JIS to invite us on board. Today we are here with the invitation from JIS to present to the boys our new flavored potato chips. We have 3 flavors: Calypso, barbecue, crock pepper and sea salt, and Caribbean sea salt.
After the supplies were handed out, everyone sat down to enjoy brunch and celebrate those boys whose birthdays had gone since the last visit. Director of the Home Patrick Newman's glowing report on the boys' performance in the last academic year exemplified why it was so important and worthwhile to lend a helping hand for the year ahead. The report included the story of one of the wards of the state passing all 8 of his CXC subjects, while others made their school's honor rolls.
Your input over the years have not gone without some tangible outcome. Where's Ashley Baker? Stand, Ashley. Ashley sat 8 CXC subjects and passed all 8. So you coming and helping us to educate our boys is a tremendous, tremendous effort, I know. And you are going to reap even more come next year. In June, I was invited to Alston High School where we had 8 boys attending. Now, Alston High School has a population of about 700. And we have 8 boys attending Alston High. 5 out of those 8 boys were recognized by the school for outstanding performance. Because I tell them, we are investing a whole lot and I want some return on the investment. You cannot be going to school for 5 years and after 5 years you come out with nothing.
5 of the boys who performed well academically were rewarded with a surprise 10-day trip to France over the summer, courtesy of Johan Blake's Why Be Afraid Foundation. Throughout the year, the JIS staff provides mentorship for the boys at the home. In between visits, staff members stay in touch with their mentees by telephone and email, providing that one-on-one connection and encouragement for them to do well.
They came because they want to assist you to become good men. And that's what we want to promote at Mount Olivet.
The JIS team is scheduled to make its next major visit to the home in December.
Jamaica, make we keep it clean. Start with your own surroundings. Store your garbage the right way. Store all your garbage in bags, including stale or spoiled food. Double or even triple the number of bags you use to put your garbage in. Tie your garbage bags tightly before you leave them outside. When you put your garbage out, don't leave it on the ground where animals can get at it. If your garbage has not been collected for more than a week, call the NSWMA at 1-888-CLEAN-JA. That's 1-888-253-2652. You may also send a free Please Call Me text message to 448-3220 or 386-1080. Come on, keep your place clean. Keep Jamaica clean.
The maritime sector is dynamic and of great significance to global trade. The opportunities for island states such as Jamaica for maritime business and jobs remain untapped. Find out more on what this sector offers next.
I am the president of Luxury Yacht Group, which is a yacht recruitment company based in Fort Lauderdale, Florida and Antibes, France. We place about 2,000 yacht crew a year through our agency.
Rupert Connor has made a career out of working in the luxury yacht industry. And as it has been for him, this unique sector could be your destination for employment.
Yachts range in sizes from about 50 feet to larger mega yachts and can be privately owned or chartered to people able to pay the price. But whether they are designated private or charter, all yachts require a crew to maintain and run the vessels.
It offers a genuine career path for people who are interested in long-term employment.
This is an industry with jobs for everyone, but it's not for everyone. Luxury yacht owners indulge in a lifestyle of glamour, fun, and exclusivity. But crewing on a yacht is not glamorous, and it's not a paid vacation.
Very, very important that people who are looking to go into the yachting industry identify that they are not the owners. The owners are not there to pay for their wonderful vacation and billionaire lifestyle. It is a hard-working industry.
In fact, expect to work long hours, including holidays and weekends, and being away from your family for extended periods of time.
Usually averages from 12 to 15 weeks of the year where the owners are on board. We tend to put all hands on deck for those weeks and, burn the candle on both ends to make sure that the owner leaves with a big smile on his face.
As for making plans based on where you expect the vessel to dock,
in our industry it's somewhat eccentric. We have clientele who fabulously will go to a beautiful port and somewhat on a whim move to a different port. So we try to plan as much as we can in advance, but very often things change.
So why would you want to work in this industry?
Financially, there's a very competitive salary which certainly pays far greater than you would have earned land-based for a similar position.
And many yachts do offer benefit packages that can include health insurance, paid vacations, annual flights, and education allowances. Plus, while you're not on vacation, you are traveling to fabulous locations and may just get the opportunity to discover new lands. Also,
you get to have opportunities to work with a fabulous team of people who've got interesting experiences, come from a very diverse background. So we could take perhaps a Jamaican engineer on board a boat with a South African captain, an English deckhand, a French chef, and a Japanese stewardess. We are a multinational, multicultural industry.
It's also one requiring people to work in very diverse areas. The most senior level is the officer group, which might include a senior master or captain with one or more juniors who help the captain execute his or her duties. These might involve crew hiring and dismissal, personal management, shipyard management, legal and regulatory compliance, navigation, and accounting. You could also be employed as a first officer or chief mate managing the deck crew, or as the officer of watch who's a hands-on leader of the deck crew.
Our deck department is primarily responsible for the housekeeping of the exterior of the vessel.
Deck positions include a mate who does everything from assist with administrative and safety duties to maintenance and navigation watches.
We are very active in the recruitment of engineers. Most yachts have at least one engineer. The largest vessel that we've ever placed crew on board has 5 engineers on board at any one time, ranging from an unlimited master right down to a oiler.
You may also be employed as an Electronics Technical Officer ETO, having responsibility for the day-to-day maintenance of all electronic, computer, audiovisual, and communications equipment on the yacht. If you see yourself in the galley, available jobs can be found as an executive chef, leading a team that could include several juniors depending on the size of the vessel.
Hospitality hotel department is responsible for the interior, so everything diversifying from detailing bathrooms and linens, doing the laundry on board, to the food service and preparation. Food service is in its own right a very high-end skill, and most of our chefs are trained in France or Italy and have Michelin-starred restaurant experience.
Depending on the size of the yacht and needs of the owner, you could also find employment as a spa or massage therapist, nanny or tutor, a nurse or medic, helicopter pilot, security officer, project manager, beautician, or a personal trainer, among a range of other jobs. Apart from specific training in any of these fields, if you're looking to fill a position on board a yacht, it's a good idea to obtain your basic STCW 95 certification. That's the Standards of Training Certification and Watch Keeping. But more important,
it's presumed that you have a license, it's presumed that you have experience, but the reality is the people making the hiring decisions are just interested primarily in your personality.
what he means is you must always focus on service, doing your task to optimize the owner's experience.
Making sure that if the owner's coming back from a dinner on board, that as the engineer you've warmed up the water in the jacuzzi, that the ice maker is functioning so that the champagne is chilled. Your job never just is limited by, oh, my title is this, so I only do that. The great yacht crew do a variety of tasks and integrate fully into every area of the teamwork on board.
So, interested? There are several professional yacht recruitment companies that you can sign up with to find jobs on board these vessels of luxury. Registration with the Luxury Yacht Group is free. The CMI is on the cutting edge of global employment training needs.
Because we keep in touch with industry. It's about when people come in here, you start with the end in mind. You begin with what the market wants and you prepare people and place them into jobs.
And that's why this month's career tip is to consider the CMI as your destination for tertiary education. The CMI is a multidisciplinary tertiary educational institution, training students to meet the needs of the international shipping, logistics, and supply chain management sectors. It provides both land-based and seafarers training and is the only recognized institution in the Caribbean catering to this niche market.
So it's no longer just about what we do in Jamaica, but it's how we can connect with the rest of the world. This is why at the Caribbean Maritime Institute we first went for global accreditation on all our programs. That's why we are ISO 9001-2008 accredited by Lloyd's. And in short order, we are going for the ISO 14000 environmental certification.
The institution offers a range of courses through its engineering, marine, security, and shipping programs.
We offer 7 Bachelor of Science degrees at the Caribbean Maritime Institute, from port management, logistics and supply chain management, international shipping. We even have a degree in cruise tourism and marine management. So that's excellent. We have an integrated security degree program, right? And all of these programs are in demand. But within those degrees, you actually get competency-based certification. That's internationally accredited.
Most degree, diploma, and certificate programs require specific subjects and prerequisites as part of the admission requirements.
We usually ask for 5 CXCs as a minimum entry, including math and English. Physics is a great subject to have. It will give you a push ahead. But chemistry and integrated science, the technical drawing, these subjects are good.
You may apply to the Institute online or submit your application form to the school with a few critical documents. The school generally accepts applications from January to April of each year. Loans are available to all eligible students through the Students' Loan Bureau, and an installment plan is available for those who need it. And if you're still not convinced about the CMI for your university experience,
the CMI has the best record among all tertiary institutions in Jamaica with placement into jobs after graduation within 6 months. Right now our success rate is over 90%, and I think that is tremendous.
For more about the Caribbean Maritime Institute and its offerings, visit the institution online at cmi.edu.jm or on site at Norman Manley Highway, Palisadoes Park, Kingston.
Know your numbers and control the keys to a healthier heart. Know the numbers for your blood pressure, cholesterol level, blood glucose level, and your weight and body mass index. Find out the risks they represent and what you need to do to stay healthy. Talk to your doctor and start making healthy lifestyle choices to prevent a heart attack or stroke.
An upturn in mining and related activities promises much for socio-economic growth and development. Nain and surrounding communities in St. Elizabeth are gearing up to benefit from new investment in this area. On July 19, 2016, mining conglomerate UC Rosal and Chinese firm Jiquan Iron and Steel Company JISCO signed an agreement for the sale of Alpart at a ceremony in China. Full consultations on the sale have been taking place with the Jamaican government, which has to receive and consider the best plans for structured and sustainable implementation. The administration is balancing the country's economic growth aspirations with environmental protection concerns.
The government and GISCO will be paying great attention to the environment and its protection, which are critical in the project construction and production. GISCO will have to strictly abide by the relevant law, regulations and order from the Jamaica government regarding labor, health, safety and the environment.
The sale is expected to be finalized by November 2016, setting the platform for preparatory work on the first phase of investment totaling $220 million to modify and upgrade the bauxite plant. GISCO's operations will be supported through a local registered office in Jamaica and a dispatch of some 200 persons on special work permits. Young Jamaicans will also be trained in China at GISCO's university through an exchange program. Importantly, the company says it will continue to employ existing Alpart staff and will recruit most of the former and available employees, creating approximately 700 jobs by the start of the first phase of improvements. Plant modification and upgrading is projected to run from December 2016 to December 2017 and will improve production efficiency and reduce production cost.
After the modification period, that is the post-December 2017, GISCO would have accomplished critical processing upgrading of relevant equipment such as digestion, filtration, calcination. This is expected to not only reduce production costs, but also enhance the effectiveness of production.
The plant will benefit from China's best engineering alumina production capabilities.
Designing Institute Shenyang Aluminum and Magnesium Engineering Institute is working for GISCO. They specialize in the mixed process of bauxite exacting. And this new process will greatly raise Alpart's competitiveness and production capacity. That approach can achieve 2 million tons of alumina per annum in half year. And that's good news and hopefully exciting news for the mining industry in Jamaica.
2 major sub-projects are also to be undertaken, which will see the upgrading of Port Kaiser and addition of a 1,000 megawatt electricity generation plant.
In this regard, GISCO is currently exploring 3 types of resource, including natural gas, shale gas, or artificial gas, coal to gas for Alpart energy modification.
GISCO also plans to build out a complete industrial zone once this power supply plant is up and running. This $2 billion investment will comprise the bauxite mining operations, alumina refinery, a local electricity network, electrolytic aluminum, aluminum fabrication including aluminum rods, tubes and other industrial products. Openings for new businesses or expansion of existing ones using products out of the zone should provide opportunities for other value-added productions and a string of related services.
All of which should send a message to the Jamaican population that their opportunities align to that productivity level for small and other businesses to develop around it.
The Ministry of Transport and Mining, facilitating sustainable integrated development.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Protect yourself from the bite of this mosquito. A message from the Ministry of Health.
And this is where we take our leave on yet another enlightening edition of Jamaica Magazine. We value your feedback, so keep the link through our various social media platforms. Send an email to jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm and visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for the latest on government information. Until next time, I'm Theodore Henry, reminding you to take care of your health, eat well, exercise, get adequate rest, and make every day a productive one.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.